What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Justin here as always. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me today for another trailer reaction. Today we are going to be reacting to the brand new trailer for Children of the Corn. They chopped off the "the." That's how you do reimaginings and remakes these days. You just take the "the" off the name and then make it your own. That's what they do. But anyway, we're going to be taking a look at that. This is Movie Watch Daily. Again, my name is Justin. On this channel, we do movie reviews, movie deep dives, trailer reactions on the Dead Couch. That's my second channel, my collecting channel. You can check that out if you enjoy physical media, collectibles, toys, all that nerdy type shit that I'm far too old to be doing, but I do it anyway because it's fun. But that's not why you're here. We're here to watch the trailer for the brand new Children of the Corn movie. This initially, I thought this was a prequel. That's kind of what was going on when I read articles about it. But in the blurbs that I've read today, it does seem that it's a reimagining or redo of the original Stephen King short story of the same name, The Children of the Corn, written originally in 1977. The latest entry in the ever-growing canon of Stephen King screen adaptations is Children of the Corn, based on the Legends 1977 short story of the same name. RLJE Films has today released its official trailer ahead of its theatrical premiere March 3rd. Again, this is a reimagining. While the main antagonist of the original story in the 80s film was a 9-year-old boy named Isaac, the 2023 iteration focuses on the tween pigtailed villain, Eden. I was originally covering this movie close to 2 years ago. It probably was 2 years ago at this point. When the news first broke, I talked about it on the channel. A couple months later, they released some images from the movie, but then for like a straight year, there was just nothing. It was crickets. We didn't know what was going on with the movie. I assumed due to COVID, that was about the time right before COVID happened, and they probably just waited for distribution and said, screw theatrical, we're just gonna go straight to streaming like everything else does. So now it's gonna be found on Shudder, since it's been picked up by RLJE, and it'll premiere on Shudder. Wimmer's film was picked up last month by RLJE Films and AMC Network's horror streaming service, Shudder. The movie will hit theaters on March 3rd in an 18-day theatrical window before hitting demand in digital on March 21st. So about a month, we'll have this movie. So guys, I don't know about you, but I've waited long enough for this trailer. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Children of the Corn has to offer. I want to set my expectations low for this. Of course, I imagine they're going to present a very polished trailer that looks shiny and new, but who knows what the actual content of the movie will be. I don't know what to expect from this. Again, I'm going to keep my expectations low. What do you guys think of another Children of the Corn movie? Personally, my favorite Children of the Corn movie is Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice. I love that movie. That's my favorite in the franchise. What can I say? If you've seen the sequels, you know they're not great. So let's go.
Prepare to witness the horrific rise.
I'm prepared.
Of the next generation.
I like the old school grindhouse narration. There's our crazy girl.
Based on the short story.
Of course, the slowed down version of the happy song to make it sound creepy. Standard for trailers these days.
Like you've never seen it before.
We've probably seen it before.
I know. It sucks.
See, everything's gonna hinge.
You can hardly breathe.
Everything's gonna hinge on this lead performance from this girl.
Brace yourself.
She's got to be good.
He who walks. He talked to me. He took care of me. So now
There they
I'm
go.
going to take care of him.
Like killing all the adults.
For starters.
For starters. I thought this was supposed to be a Red Band trailer.
Come! This is our world now!
Big score. This trailer, man. Okay.
Children
Of the Corn. Okay. One thing I will say, they really tried to make that trailer seem insanely epic with that Hans Zimmer style score they threw over that. I also thought that was going to be a Red Band trailer. Maybe it was. I didn't see anything too crazy in it. The thing is, like I said when I was watching that trailer, everything on a Children of the Corn movie or a movie like this where you have kids as villains, giving a shit about anything going on or actually having any sort of suspense or being scared from it, is going to hinge on the performances of these child actors. So if you have a low budget production and a predominantly like child cast, you got to really hope that those performances are good. But sometimes you find the diamonds in the rough with like unknown actors that just go crazy. The original Isaac in Children of the Corn, as well as the guy from Children of the Corn 2, were very, very effective at being creepy. So it really made those movies work. Although the first one was low on gore, it had good atmosphere and just some 80s charm. Children of the Corn 2 has all that 90s goodness and some pretty decent scenes. I always like the nosebleed scene in the church, and there's a couple other good things going on. Children of the Corn 3 was when things started to taper off, although Children of the Corn 3 isn't bad. I have no idea what to expect, because if you watch subsequent Children of the Corn movies after 2 or 3, they really turn into dog shit. So I'm going to keep my expectations low on this one, and hopefully it's at least fun. I got a good time out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake or sequel. I'm not one that shuns or shies away from remakes. I'll give them all a try. Every film stands on its own merit, so if it sucks, you move along, and if it's good, you know, you never know. You never know what you're gonna get. So, sound like Forrest Gump. So guys, what do you think of the trailer for Children of the Corn? Get that "the" out of there. Children of the Corn coming in March. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, and I think we're done here. Stay weird. Remember to always be yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
You call it corn. We called it maize. We knew all about the goodness of maize, corn, before America was America. You call this Mazola margarine because the corn oil in Mazola comes from maize. Mazola margarine has no cholesterol, naturally.